Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to my videos. Pretty exciting video today. Today we are gonna be modifying the garage once again. And the reason why I'm doing this is because we just got a new tool cabinet. And now that I'm basically ready to start sanding on the car, I don't want to get sand and dust everywhere in the garage. I do have a little bit of knowledge and skills that my dad has been able to pass down to me. So what I basically plan on doing is building a little tent. This right here is the garage. Now we have a pavement this big that we park a car there, and what I want to do is use this space right here so that when I open the garage door I can use this part of the pavement to work on stuff. Now I plan on having this tent stick out right outside the garage. It is currently 7 p.m. and I want to get a head start on tomorrow's project. So what I want to do is I want to start pouring cement inside these buckets. I got 2 bags over there. I'm gonna put half a bag in each bucket, and I went ahead and drilled the pieces of wood to the actual garage. That way they stay in place no matter what. And what these things are gonna be is basically gonna be our poles. This is the concrete I'm gonna be using. I bought this at Menards, along with these buckets, wood, and the stuff over there. Literally everything was bought from Menards. It is currently like 7 p.m. so I'm gonna let these sit overnight just to make sure that they're nice and dry. I plan on mixing the concrete in that bucket there and then transferring it into these buckets one at a time. After that, I'm just gonna let it dry overnight, and then I'll go ahead and start adding in the hooks into the wood.
I've been driving this train, years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stop, never changed.
Alright, things didn't go according to plan, so right now this is how things are looking. In my opinion, they all look very watery. I'm hoping that the cement absorbs all of the water, so hopefully all of the water hardens. But my concern right now is that the pole is going to be too heavy for the bucket to stand on its own. Worst case scenario, we just wake up early tomorrow and go get some more. I'm just gonna go ahead, let this sit overnight, and then tomorrow morning we'll check them out. Alright, it is now the next day. I already went ahead and checked on the cement, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I messed it up. My dad gets home around 2 a.m. He came in, saw what I was doing in the garage, and this morning I called him to see what was wrong with the cement because I didn't know what was going on. And even though the bag says add 4 pints per bag, which I should have read, which I don't know why I didn't, but I called him and he was like, yeah, I saw your word, you added too much water, so you gotta redo it. So this is my new plan of attack. I have his old barrel here. He has 2 of them. I don't want to use the new one, but I'll use the old one. I'm gonna dump all the cement that's inside those buckets in here, and seeing that we don't have enough cement either for mixing this all together, I'm gonna run to the store and get 2 more bags. I'm gonna call my dad and actually ask him really quick, because now that I think about it, I don't know if we can do that. Se puede mezclar el cemento viejo con el cemento nuevo. So le sigo añadiendo nomás más cemento. A ver, pues.
Nomás echarle un poquito y ya lo vas batiendo con un guante o con algo.
Entonces me voy a comprar un guante para hacerlo. Thank you. Bye. There you go. I was gonna use that barrel and we weren't gonna even need it. Really quick before my camera dies, we're just gonna go run to the store, get more cement, and just add it on top of this, and then mix it as we add it in there. So on to Menards we go. Alright, we're back home now. I'm inside the garage. I ended up getting the exact same cement I had. I also went ahead and got some gloves because I'm gonna use my hand to mix it, and I was gonna use like a stick and poke it, but it makes everything splash onto the car and then into the tool cabinet. Let's give this a try. an update. Update. The food was great. Second, I went ahead and finished up all of the buckets. Right now, they all look so nice and even because my dad told me to basically tap them and make them vibrate so that all of the trap air bubbles will come and rise up. It also evens out all of the concrete, so right now they are all looking nice and flat. They're all pretty much have the same amount of concrete mix in them. He ended up using 4 bags, so I would just say there's a bag in each bucket. I have the post drilled onto, like I said, the garage, so they're not gonna move from where they are. So all we gotta do is play the waiting game and let these things dry overnight. Tomorrow, all we're gonna do is start adding these hooks. So these hooks are gonna go on the wood. But yeah, guys, we got the concrete part done. It looks amazing. Like I said, I didn't want to add them all the way to the top. And the reason behind that is I'm going to be moving these buckets back and forth. So I didn't want them to be extremely heavy, but I wanted them to be heavy enough to not only support the piece of wood, but to also withstand wind blowing against the sheet over there. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Day 3 of this project. The cement is all nice and hardened. What I want to do now though is I want to start adding these hooks on there. The sheets that I'm using have these holes already in them. So I'm gonna just go ahead, take these 4 poles, take them outside, open up that sheet, extend it, and then see where I'm gonna start mounting all of these things in. I have 3 of these. I'm planning on putting one there, and then one straight out like that. This one right here is the one that's gonna go out like that, so I'm gonna put this one first. Rev it! No way, that just sounds good. Right, it got a little late, but I still want to get this done. I ended up going to go get something to eat with my girlfriend, and we went on a shopping spree. We ended up going to Walmart and Target, and we spent a lot of time there. And well, it's dark now. I left off putting the hooks on 2 of these woods, so I'm gonna go ahead, finish extending them out, and then I'm gonna mount this piece of wood that has this kind of hook right here. It has one in the other end too, but I plan on using these things right here to hang one from there and then one from there, because I want to be able to take this down and then put it away somewhere in the corner and then take it out whenever I need to. Using this right here is gonna help me just hook it onto it and then hook it off every time I need to take it off. It might sound a little confusing what I'm saying, but once everything's set up, I'll give you guys a full walkthrough and you'll understand what I'm saying. A little bit of a hiccup right now. That pole right over there isn't long enough to reach this pole right here. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna ignore this section right here and I'm gonna focus on the sides. Same thing I was planning on doing on that side, I'm just gonna do on this side. I'm gonna measure how long the sheet is gonna be, and then I'm gonna drill the hooks, and then we'll see how everything ends up.
Place where they told you what to chase, told you how to run the race. Every move was on the page, but I didn't like their way. Had to fight and misbehave, had to find a way to change, had to leave to find my way. Caught up in a daydream, I beat my mind up there almost daily. It's how I pass time, no opinions safely. It's how I understand what I want in this place, see. Cause everybody wanna tell you bad things, what could go wrong, what fame brings. But success is a finicky thing, and if you ain't sure, no, it'll never be. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down.
gonna do the exact same thing on this side. I ended up using the same holes that the sheet came with, so that's where I placed all of the hooks. And then tomorrow morning I'm gonna do the other end, and then I'm gonna give you guys a full walkthrough of how everything turned out. I'm just gonna go ahead and label it with a Sharpie so I know which end is which. There's gonna be a huge pole that goes from there to there, and then I have the other one right here. I'll have them linked down below, but I bought these at Menards. They were pretty cheap. I plan on putting that one from end to end, so I might just zip tie it right now and get it ready so that I know how long it's gonna be. And the main reason why I wanted to do this is I want to have a very good air ventilator area, and you can't get more ventilated than being outside. So, and then we should be able to start using this whole area to work on the car.
I've been dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with meaning. I'll do what I love till my heart stops beating. I'm feeding this demon. Got a taste and erase bitterness in my face. Work a job every day till your dreams fade away like a card.
Now that we got that in place, the next thing I want to do is I want to start assembling everything outside again. So I'm gonna go ahead, put all 4 posts outside, put the sheets on the side, and then we'll measure out this length right here.
Change, play the game that we say. I need a break. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on.
It's coming along. All right, now for this section, we have a little piece right here that creeps out, so I want to make sure that we put everything as close as we can to the garage. On this side, I was able to actually tuck in this little corner right there to the garage, so this whole section is figured out and done. The only thing that concerns me is this blowing against the wind, so I might have to put something heavy to hold down the bottom part. Now we got this stick with the 2 hooks on it, so I'm gonna go ahead, extend it out, and see how it's actually gonna have to sit and where I'm gonna have to put hooks on there. I might be able to reuse a hook, but I don't think that's gonna be the case.
Game face on when I chase like that. Yeah, I play so strong with a knife in the back. I'ma swing home run like a baseball bat. Gonna see me rise, you can hate on that. I don't play both sides, doing me no cap. I'ma ride or die for my dreams on tap. I'ma fly real high, you ain't see me slack. No, it's not how you fall, it's how you get right back up. That's how you get tough. Calluses on my hands so rough, yeah, I call your bluff. I'm not the one, mess with me and come out with none. Cause I'm so done, you had your fun, and now you're gonna face down the barrel of the gun. Cause I got a full clip, put your name on it, but I'ma let you slide cause you ain't worth it. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on.
Look at this, guys. Look how awesome this section looks. Literally none of the neighbors can see what I'm doing, and I can always keep the garage door open. That way when people drive by, they don't see what I have inside. Look at this. I was able to tuck this in the corner, so I ended up doing the same on this side, and as you guys can see, I tucked it in on the side right here. But now the issue is when the wind blows, it either blows it inwards or outwards, and I don't like that because we're not gonna have a controlled environment. But yeah, guys, this is how it looks right now. Pretty happy with it. I'm gonna try and figure something out so that we can stop this from blowing inwards. I don't care if it blows outwards, I just don't want it to blow inwards. That's why I might put the stick there. So I don't know, I'll figure something out. Every time that I need the extra space, I'll just take this out. So yeah, I think that's how I'm gonna be doing things from now on. Overall, like I said, I'm really happy with how this turned out. It turned out exactly how I wanted to. I honestly thought about this for a long time. I just didn't know how to do all of this, but I came up with something, and again, I'm really happy with how it turned out. Can't wait to have the boys over and we can have this extra private space. But that's gonna wrap up today's video. Again, I wanted the extra workspace, but I wanted something that wasn't gonna be on there permanently. I wanted something that I could easily assemble and disassemble without having to use screws or anything like that. So with this system, all we gotta do is hook it on and that's it. So it is exactly what I wanted at a very budget-friendly cost. So next time you guys see me, I'm probably gonna be sending down the Subi again, so stay tuned for that. But until then, peace out, my friends.